Well, the big story of the day, big story of the night continues to be the global tech outage still impacting everything from airlines and transit system, banks, even vending machines, believe it or not.
It all started when a software basically crashed. This was an update and it caused all these computers around the world to just crash, as ours often does when there's something wrong with it, highlighting our real dependence on just a handful of providers. There were delays and cancellations at Dulles, DCA, and BWI. DMVs across the region had to shut down. Metro saw delays, and while not locally, there were 911 systems that were impacted. Some hospitals across the country had to cancel elective procedures. At Johns Hopkins, they say that they had minimal impacts. Joining us now to explain more about what happened here, we have our Matt Chevreau. He is a cybersecurity expert, former Secret Service agent, and federal law enforcement veteran. A long resume here.
Yeah, Matt, good evening. We really appreciate it. Thanks for taking time tonight.
Thank you, Chris and Susan. Happy to be here.
Yeah, let me ask, it's fair to say it's probably a lot easier to list what was not impacted by this global outage. It seemed like every business was affected and touched somehow. Matt, what exactly happened?
So like you said, Susan, earlier, is a software error in a update for one of CrowdStrike's security products was preventing Windows-based operating systems, basically servers and computers that ran Windows-based operating systems, was preventing them from turning on completely, essentially rendering them inoperable.
That is a real massive problem, which means that a lot of our systems use Microsoft Windows that also relies on this security product, and one little software update and a glitch leads to all of this. That's a massive disruption here. So is there any way that we can guard against it, protect our own systems?
There is, and one of the best things that an organization can do is make sure they have a very comprehensive business continuity plan. You want to make sure that in instances like this, where it is an error, or even if it's a cyber incident, an attack, if you will, you want to make sure that you can get back up and running as quickly and as efficiently as possible. You want to make sure that your employees are trained on it and that you practice it as much as possible so that it limits your downtime when things like this happen. When we think about how extensive this was, it wasn't just the organizations that were running Windows-based operating systems and concurrently we're also running this CrowdStrike security product. It also had cascading effects into other organizations that weren't running the CrowdStrike security product. Because when you think about it, if you're an organization that relies on a partner or a third-party vendor that is using this particular CrowdStrike product in conjunction with Windows, you were essentially taken offline from their services as well. And that's why we saw this great effect worldwide, is that it went above and beyond those folks who were just using those particular products.
All intertwined here is what you're saying.
Yeah, very much so. Very fascinating. All right, Matt, this one was a legit company out of Austin, Texas. They work with about 300 companies, many Fortune 500 companies. What about the bad actors out there? What are they gleaning? What are they taking? What are they seeing from really the vulnerability, and not just here in the States, but worldwide?
What we see primarily in instances like this is we see bad actors trying to social engineer their way into organizations by way of acting as customer service for the organizations that are responsible, or acting as third-party customer service organizations that are trying to get your company back up and running. This is a problem that is primarily going to take manual, hands on the keyboard fixes to be able to get the systems up and running. And if you're an organization that doesn't have that readily available or rely on somebody else, you could be victim by somebody calling in and seemingly trying to act as a customer service organization to get your systems back up and running. So they'll social engineer their way in. Once they have access into your system, then who knows what happens down the line. And so we tell organizations, when stuff like this happens, when incidents like this happen, rely on your trusted partners, those relationships that you already have established, your service level contracts for taking care of your operating systems and your software products, and just be vigilant and understand that there are folks that are trying to prey on you in times just like this.
All right, Matt Chevreau, sounds like we're all vulnerable and we're all going to have to reassess all of our systems. Thank you so much. Matt Chevreau is the managing director at FTI Consulting and our cybersecurity expert. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.